Historic Royal Wedding 2025, Princess Leonor and Barbón Ortiz Marries HRH Christian live from Denmark. A royal wedding, royal families, royal tradition. But this was different. It wasn't just about crowns or kingdoms. It was love, it was history, and it was live from Denmark. Because today, Leonor marries Christian. The bells of Copenhagen echoed before sunrise. Long before the carriages, long before the cameras, because this wasn't just a wedding. It was a page in the history books being written in real time. Princess Leonor of Spain, Barbón Ortiz, heir to the Spanish throne. A future queen with the weight of centuries behind her. His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Denmark. Crown Prince, son of Frederick and Mary. The next king of Denmark. Two bloodlines, two monarchies, and one love story that defied distance, tradition, and pressure from two nations. This was not a fairy tale. This was real, and it began years ago, far from palaces and press. They met as teenagers, not through arranged meetings, not in royal banquets, but during a leadership summit in Brussels. An event where heirs to the European thrones gathered not to rule, but to learn. She was sharp, quiet, observant. He was grounded, charming, surprisingly shy. They were not supposed to stand out. But they found each other. No headlines, no speculation, just long conversations, shared walks, and handwritten letters across borders. Over the years, the friendship deepened. Still, they kept it out of the spotlight. Their royal duties grew heavier. Leonor entered military training in Zaragoza. Christian began his official engagements in Denmark. But something remained, something stronger than protocol. Love, quiet, stubborn, and patient. So when the rumors finally began, they didn't deny it. They didn't need to. One appearance at a charity concert in Oslo. Another at a private gallery in Madrid. And then, an engagement confirmed by both palaces in late 2024. The world held its breath. Two heirs, not just marrying into each other's lives, but potentially uniting two thrones. And now, it's 2025. The wedding is here, live, from Denmark. The Danish royal chapel is draped in cream florals. White roses and olive branches, symbols of peace, unity, and endurance. The aisle stretches long, flanked by gold-rimmed pews filled with kings, queens, diplomats, and dignitaries. But all eyes are on one door. Waiting. Then, the music starts. The doors open, and Leonor appears. The world freezes. Her gown is unlike anything expected. Designed in secrecy by a Spanish-Danish atelier. Simple, structured, regal. No flashy jewels, no heavy embroidery, only a satin train, trailing 5 meters behind her, hand-stitched with both nations' crests. And on her head, not the Spanish fleur-de-lis tiara, but Queen Ingrid's pearl diadem, borrowed from Queen Mary. A subtle signal, she's not just marrying a man, she's stepping into a shared legacy. Her father, King Felipe, offers his arm. There's pride in his eyes. A quiet letting go, because today, she walks toward her future. Christian stands at the altar, wearing full Danish dress uniform. Decorations pinned precisely, but his gaze softens the moment she reaches him. No words, just hands, reaching, steadying. The ceremony begins, rooted in tradition, but modern in delivery. Half in Spanish, half in Danish, vows written by the couple themselves. They speak of duty, of distance, of the pressure they never asked for, but accepted with open hearts. Of nights apart, of letters that became lifelines. Of the dream, not of ruling, but of serving, side by side. When the priest pronounces them husband and wife, the room exhales. The kiss is not showy. It's intimate, measured, true. The bells return, this time louder. Joyous, official. The couple exits the chapel into the open courtyard. The skies over Copenhagen are clear. Crowds line the palace gates, waving Danish and Spanish flags. Some cheering, some crying, because in a world filled with division, today feels united. Later, at the reception, the tension shifts. The pageantry fades. Family steps in. King Felipe raises a glass, his voice full of emotion. He says, "Leonor has never been just my daughter. She is a symbol of a Spain that moves forward. Of a monarchy that breathes with its people. And today, she gives us more than joy. She gives us a future built on love, not politics. Queen Letizia embraces her daughter for a long time. Longer than cameras expected. The two women, often compared, today, simply mother and daughter. Christian's parents, King Frederick and Queen Mary, welcome Leonor with open arms. Mary, once a foreigner to the crown herself, whispers something into Leonor's ear. We may never know the words, but tears well in both their eyes. Then comes the first dance. No waltz. Instead, a Spanish guitar and Danish violin blend in harmony. Original. Unrehearsed. Just like their journey. In the crowd, royals from across Europe observe. Princess Elizabeth of Belgium. Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden. Prince William of the UK. Each of them knowing the weight these two carry. The cost of public love. And the quiet bravery it takes to hold onto it. So what now? Do they rule together? Will Leonor become Queen of Spain while married to the future King of Denmark? What of their daughter, Isabella Sophia Ingrid? Will she become a princess of two kingdoms? Or will this family redefine what it means to be royal in the 21st century? Those answers will come. But today isn't about governance or strategy. It's about a moment that doesn't come often in royal life, where every title, every responsibility, every headline disappears. And what's left is just two people who chose each other, in front of the world, and under the eyes of history. From a youth summit in Brussels to a royal wedding in Denmark, Leonor and Christian's journey was never expected. But today, it is undeniable. They are husband and wife, heirs to their nations, partners in life, and maybe, just maybe, the beginning of a new chapter for monarchy itself.